Welcome to the March 9th episode of Beacon Lem News. I'm Cara Fusco.
And I'm Sara Tomczyk.
Last call to submit abstracts for this year's undergraduate research conference this Friday, March 11th by 5 p.m. Submit your abstract at tinyurl.com/undergradrc. If you have any questions, email Anna Jason Dar or Nicole Porter. Berkshire Interns has 24 current internship opportunities available, with more becoming available shortly. You can apply at the link below. If you have any questions, please contact Jade Schwabner at 413-884-5467 or email her with the email address below. Anyone interested in planning campus events? All are welcome to the Student Activities Council General Meeting March 11th at 3:15 p.m. in Sullivan Lounge. The Green Living Seminar hosts Susanna Lerman from the United States Department of Agriculture for a lecture on pollinated and friendly landscaping. The event will be held on March 9th at 5 p.m. in CSI 121. The event is free and open to the public. Face masks are required. First years seeking support can meet with Sarah Burdick to discuss personal, academic, or social concerns. First year student drop-in coaching sessions is March 10th from noon to 1 p.m. You can stop by Eldridge Hall, room 209, or join at the link below. It's midterm season and students are feeling stressed. SAC's Stuff a Bear event gives students a plushy animal friend to help cope. BWN's Isabel Mazzola went to fill us in.
Last Saturday, Sara Troy and I visited Saks Stuff a Bear event. The event was like Build-A-Bear event where you could come and fill an animal to take home.
Animal right here.
Stuffing this animal. Oh no. I dropped it.
Getting to make a new best friend for me.
That this outcome, a lot of people came to this event, which is nice, and just making stuffed animals.
Yeah, I really enjoyed making stuffed animals with my friends.
This is an event that a lot of people love to have, and I feel like it's a de-stressor, and they get something out of it. So yeah, that would probably be my favorite part.
Each animal came with a birth certificate and an option to name it.
Connor the cow.
I haven't decided yet. The name just hasn't come to me yet.
Linda and the little Joey Heather, after the famous TikTok trend of Linda and Heather being best friends.
So my first one is Boba, and we have her brother over there, which I made my friend, and the brother's name is T. So
Yeah, mine's a twin too. It's Sullivan, and then my roommate's is Maurice. They're cows.
Choose to stuff your animal with love, friendship, courage, and kindness.
Pick the best friends one. I picked love, purple, and I also want him to be best friends with everyone. So
I put love and courage in mine.
I put all four, which is love, kindness, best friends, and courage.
The best friends one.
I'm gonna put love in mine.
And that's it for Stuff a Bear. For BWN, I'm Isabel Mazzola.
SGA President Emma Marino is hosting office hours from 1 to 2 p.m. on March 10th. Drop by the SGA office on the 3rd floor of the Campus Center, room 316, with your concerns and ideas. Speaking your goals into existence works, but writing them also works. The Free Library is hosting a Kindness Rock event on March 23rd from 1:30 to 3 p.m. This event is for everyone who wants to write motivational quotes on rocks and place them around campus. Have an interesting talent to share? Well, Student Activities Council is hosting a talent show on March 26th at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the Church Street Center. If you're stressed and need to have some fun, Ceci is having a Monopoly game time event at 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. in Murdoch 303 on March 10th. The MCLA Foundation scholarship applications for 2022 and 2023 school year are now available. Apply online at mcla.awardspring.com using your A number and your MCLA portal password. The deadline is April 1st. Want to be the next star in a film or just work behind the scenes? Carisha Graham discovers what it takes to work in the movie setting with the Television and Film Society.
Various clubs across campus have individually requested a budget amount for their clubs' necessities and essentials. SGA has
Students have the opportunity to take part in a short horror film that the Television and Film Society Club is planning. President Edgar and co-president Jayla Horton talks more on the upcoming casting call event.
Yeah, so the production is going to be a horror film that we are going to be doing. We're going to have a full event where we're going to run down the script, try our best to make a horror movie in the time that we have, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to have fun with it.
The club had brand new e-board members in fall 2021 who had been discussing ideas and talking about what their first big event would be. They discussed that they wanted to put together a film where students could take part and use their skills outside of classes, whether they have experience or not.
We're looking for anyone interested in directing, editing, costumes, set design, lighting, makeup, anything. We accept all talents, and even if you have no experience or don't know what to do, we also have a position for you. So
Horton explains her joy and excitement about getting the film started and finishing it.
Man, I'm so excited to actually produce something and get it out onto the screen. We hope that we'll be able to broadcast it in a big way when we eventually actually finish the production, because we have so many people working on it. We just hope that we can share it with as many people on the campus as we can. And yeah, most of the things are finalized, and we're going on to the next stages, which is going to take up most of March, and then April we're going to actually do the production.
If you want to take a shot of 15 minutes of fame, then sign up on March 11th. The event is taking place in Bowman 206 at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. This is BWN. I'm Carisha Graham.
As of March 7th, 319 total tests were conducted by MCLA's on-campus testing program with a positive test rate of 0.31%, with 3 cases in isolation currently. MCLA has set up a hotline phone number for questions related to COVID-19 at 413-662-5550. The hotline is open from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. You can also leave a message outside of these hours. For more information on COVID-19 cases, visit MCLA's coronavirus dashboard every Friday for updated information.
Upcoming in athletics, spring training is right around the corner, and the baseball and softball teams fly to Florida to practice their swings under the sun. The teams will be competing in several games during their time down south. You can tune into their games via live stream. Check out the athletics page for the links. The men's lacrosse team will be traveling to compete against Wells College Saturday, March 12th at noon. To tune into the live stream, go to the athletics page. Women's lacrosse will be hosting a face-off against Anna Maria on March 10th. To show your Trailblazer pride at the shoe at 4 p.m.
In recent local news, Window World of Western Mass is opening its 3rd location in Adams. After years of success at their Westfield and Belchertown locations, they plan to begin operating out of their 10 Center Street location by the end of the year. Owner Tim Drost also runs a multi-year carpenter apprentice program that he believes will benefit the town. McCann Technical High School celebrated alumni and EMT David Burdick during a basketball game last week to honor 35 years of dedication to athletics and the school. After covering one game 35 years ago, he loved it so much he turned it into a permanent gig. As a volunteer firefighter and a police dispatcher as well, helping people is what he enjoys most about his job. Members of the community know him for how friendly he is, his kindness, and his caring character. Governor Charlie Baker celebrates the sweetness that maple syrup producers bring to the state during March, which is a Massachusetts Maple Month. The unique industry brings over $12 million to local businesses and employs over 1,000 workers, with Massachusetts ranking amongst the top 10 maple-producing states in the nation. When shoppers purchase a certain reusable bag at the North Adams Stop & Shop, they also give back to the local community. Bee Fair has been selected to be a benefit and nonprofit in the bag program. Every $2.50 community bag sold in the month of March will go to Bee Fair. Recent budget cuts have been upsetting lots of clubs on campus. This month, the Student Government Association met with club members to address concerns. BWN's David Jamina attended a meeting to investigate.
Various clubs across campus have individually requested a budget amount for their clubs' necessities and essentials. SGA has received the request and has made some budget cuts, which have concerned some clubs. They have a total budget of $300,000 to give out, and the total amount requested from the clubs resulted in $308,407. With some major cuts initiated, every club was given a chance to advocate for themselves to receive an increase in funds if they weren't satisfied with the recommended budget. I'm here with David Pacheco, who is the PR for the Political Science Club. What was cut compared to what your club asked for?
So like every club on campus, what was cut from us was the travel budget. One portion of the club is the Model United Nations, which basically is a conference in which students simulate what the United Nations is. So they travel to conferences and they take place along multiple days. So we requested money for that because in comparison to last semester, we were planning on running that portion of the club next semester. So yeah, that's what was cut specifically.
Isabel Mazzola, she is the PR chair and radio DJ from WJJW. What was cut compared to what was requested for your club?
So we requested roughly 18,000, like I said, and based on the projected budget, we'll be receiving about 10,000. So that's like a 44% cut. So that's a little scary for us.
In your opinion, what do you think was the major cause for the cut in your club?
So again, all clubs got cut the travel expenses, our club as well. One thing, it's because last semester maybe clubs didn't travel because of COVID and all of the restrictions that were in place. Beyond that, I think enrollment also plays a role because since there's less students on campus, there's less funding for clubs and such. Beyond that, I think there was a lot of adjustments made that the SGA had to do on clubs, so I think that's one of the reasons why our budget got cut as well.
My personal opinion is that all of these cuts for all of the clubs are coming from our declining enrollment at the school and declining attendance of clubs. With COVID going on as long as it has, clubs haven't functioned normally. So what the school is seeing is that clubs aren't using their budgets. We don't have as many people coming in to have these events and whatnot for.
It seems that SGA has gone over the budgets and has cut or basically made some cuts with the budgets. And we just wanted to see your point of view and if it was okay if we could grab some background information.
Yeah, so with the clubs and specifically the budget cuts, how clubs are funded is through the student activities fee, which is added onto a student's tuition, their bill. And due to the lack of enrollment at MCLA, this means that our budget has been declined, unfortunately. And I'm really grateful for all of the clubs that have been putting in budgets because they understand this and they've been putting in like the bare minimum that they need to function as a club. And I'm very grateful for that. And that has made it, unfortunately, even more difficult to make these cuts because we understand the club's priorities. And sometimes we do have to cut some things that may seem more essential. How we've been making these decisions is by reviewing past club budgets and seeing what they spend and taking the necessary expenses and giving those to them especially.
Now from the Beacon. Staff writer William Shanahan covers the Samuel Ace Lecture hosted by MCLA's Visiting Writers Series. The event featured a reading from senior Emma Convery, the winner of the senior writing contest. Staff writer Jillian Kurian attended the SGA meeting where they discussed several budget adjustments for the 22 to 23 fiscal year, as well as potential for lifting the mask mandate in the near future. Abby Arbsahamson featured creature column celebrates the eastern box turtle, a small turtle popular amongst the eastern seaboard. The eastern box turtle lives a chill lifestyle for aging for food and bathing in the sun. Staff writer Owen Brown recaps the action from the overtime thriller of the men's lacrosse team home opener. You can read all these and many more at theonlinebeacon.com or pick up a copy all over campus. Temperatures are slowly rising, just as we're hoping. Sara Troy is here with your weather forecast heading into spring break.
Here with your weekly weather report, I'm Sara Troy. Spring break is right around the corner. The rest of the week on campus, we will see a few more low temperatures with a low of 27 on Thursday. Friday will be slightly warmer with temps ranging from 37 to 51. Spring break starts off cold with the low of 15 on Saturday and a chance of snow. Sunday will be cold too with a high of 29 degrees. Starting Monday the 14th, warmer temperatures start to creep in and it'll start to make it actually feel like spring. Over break, North Adams will see a high of 55 and a low of 30 degrees. As students return to classes on Monday the 21st, campus will be experiencing some moderate temperatures but may see some snow and rain. Going home for spring break, if you're packing for the Boston area, bring layers. Starting Saturday the 12th, highs will range from 37 to 56 over the duration of spring break, with lows ranging from 24 to 41. New York City is looking at the lowest temperature of the week being 27 on Saturday and the highest being 61 on Tuesday. Upstate New York will see a low of 18 to start off spring break, but we'll be seeing temps in the mid-50s throughout the week. The baseball and softball team will be enjoying a low of 49 and highs in the mid-80s when they travel to Florida for spring training. That's all for your spring break weather report. And that's it for this week. To stay up to date with BWN, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/MCLA BWN. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.